What's up, Otaku's tour guide? Whew. I just got back from work, ate some dinner, and we picked up some books. You're like, what? Why did you pick up books? Had, I just had some time, man. I thought, why not stop off at Half Price Books? I had a feeling they had refreshed the bins. They did. And we found some good stuff. So um, that's that. We got books for half a cover, and you know, Jim Lee's my favorite artist, and I have my favorite top 10 artists and all that. But I've got to say, Dan Mora. Uh, Dan Mora is an artist that I am liking more and more, especially his work on World's Finest. I know he's done a lot of other stuff, but he didn't get on my radar until World's Finest. And yeah, we got some World's Finest. I got World's Finest #4, half a cover, $2. Well, this is just a great Joker cover. World's Finest #9, $2. World's Finest #16, $2. And this one, the person just because the print is really small, it's a $5.99 book, so this should have been $3, but I only got charged $2, so I'm not going to complain. So essentially, got all these books for $2, and this Ultimate X-Men. This Ultimate X-Men is actually one I've been meaning to pick up because, it's just more of what we love about Peach Momoko. I've lamented that she's kind of changed her, not that she's changed her art style, but she's adapted her art to really represent her culture a little bit. And she's adopted a lot of these manga traits. Now, I don't know if I've been speculating that it's because this is what fans want. It could just be that, she's looking to some of her inspirations in manga, because she's obviously kind of new to comic book art, manga paneling, storytelling through panels. She's was doing sort of more fine art type stuff, and then she got into American comic books, and so it's tough to say. I hope she reveals in an interview that, but I would imagine it's the latter, meaning she's looking to inspiration and learning this medium of comic books. And of course, she's got a lot of great, manga artists to draw from. So, yeah, I'm glad she's doing panel work. That's the first and foremost thing. I had wished she had done it more like American style, because her style is so unique. She didn't have to adopt some of the manga techniques. She's already working in color. Manga's strictly, ink, like black and white. So, she's doing something different. So you can't say it's necessarily manga. You can't necessarily it's American comics. It's kind of a hybrid, and I'm fine with that. I kind of wish she would have stayed true to her heavy metal roots. When she was doing work in heavy metal, it was just like mind blowing. And in that, she was completely more in the American style of comics because that was the expectation and that's what she put out. I think she's now catering toward, she can be herself, but yeah, it is what it is. She's got her own style, and you can say it's manga style. It is a little bit more like manga than it was in the beginning. And I think part of it is just her cultural side, and a part of it is that's also what fans like. Fans here like uh, manga art. They like anime and manga. So uh, whatever it is, we still like it. We still appreciate it. I love this. I took a look at some of the panels inside. It's just a beautiful comic book from cover to cover, cover to cover. So a lot of cultural references in here. Uh, I think it's set in Japan. These characters are Japanese, so just love when you get that kind of Asian representation incorporated into the larger context of Marvel content. And of course, Dan Mora, like his artwork is just so it's just so dynamic and impressive. Um, yeah, he's got a style all his own, but it works. Like his, like his Batman, Superman. Look at that Joker right there. That's just comic book goodness. All right, so we got a mail call. We got a couple. We got two packages, and I know what one of them is. Actually, I know what both of them are. These are all Silver Age books. So I guess we'll open this one first. I'm not sure what this one. This one I think is the one book, since this one looks like it's multiple books. Hoping this looks like this guy didn't, he was not the best with the packaging here. Hope it's in a bag and board at least. Be unfortunate if it. All right, we got some tape off here. Oh, there's more tape. There's a lot of tape. All right, let's get that tape off. There we go. More tape over here. There we go. Now, I will either be really pleased with this or a little disappointed. I took a look at the photos, and according to the photos, what we have here is a very high-grade copy of the Silver Age book. I put it in the VF, maybe VF and VF Plus range. There's really not a lot wrong with this book, and it was listed at a VF Plus as well in the titles. So, something leads me to believe that this book will be in the grade that it was advertised. Not that the guy I got it from is like, who knows what who knows how he came across this book. I doubt he's, I don't know if he's a collector per se, or maybe he is. I have to check his profile again. But either way, it was a great book at a great price, I thought. Very significant book as well. And I'm looking at it now. Yeah, I would say it's a VF Plus. It's looking beautiful. Very nice. Obviously, I have to go into the book, kind of open up the pages and whatnot, but just from the spine, from like a bird's eye view, corners are sharp. So what do we have here? We have Action Comics, $3.56, and let me see what I paid for this. I believe it was like, I think I got him to like 17, but plus tax, it came out to like 19 or something. Delivered here. Yeah, we paid like, it ended up being like $19.47. Under $20, add the shipping and tax, under $20. which is really great for a high grade Neil Adams book. This is Neil Adams' first cover on Action Comics. It's his first work on Action Comics. And yeah, so this is very early, early Neil. I shouldn't say early Neil because he was doing a lot of other stuff, but in terms of his like becoming sort of the face of DC, this is an early work here. Action Comics 356. So this is a Neil Adams key. We're going to add it to our Neil Adams books, which are nowhere to be found. All right, so that's the first thing. This is sort of like a Neil Adams centric, video. These are also, the majority of these are also Neil Adams books. The packaging on this one is a lot better. Well, actually, I might have spoken too soon. Yeah, it's not a lot better. Geez, it's worse. Hopefully these books aren't damaged. Now these aren't as high grade. We gotta. Oh my goodness, no. Oh geez. These aren't even bagged and boarded. They're in literally like a plastic bag. All right, well, these weren't in very high grade to begin with. These are all like low to mid grade books, but they're key books. So let's just get this open first of all, and then we'll assess the grades. I also have to get bags and boards for these because we are gonna move them to bags and boards. All right, just give me a sec here. I've got bags, and this one actually might know. The bag will fit, but the board isn't that great. All right, hang on, just give me a sec. Oh boy. All right, so no bags and boards, really rudimentary packaging there. I don't have any. Why do I not have any bags and boards? All right, well, let's at least get them. I think this will fit one of them. Should fit one of them. All right, well, yeah, this is just horrible packaging. It's literally like a, what do you call it? One of those like bags you pick up at the supermarket for vegetables. Oh boy. Anyway, we got this. We paid $8 for this lot, plus $9 shipping, plus tax, and this came out to $18.73. So kind of right around. You paid $19 for that one book, high grade. This is 4 books for $18.73, and they're all Neil Adams books. I just want to be very careful with them. All right, so here is our first book. We have Lois Lane, number 81. It's a Neil Adams cover. This his early Neil Adams work. And I'm hoping it fits in this bag and board. That's going to be, yeah, it'll fit in there. All right, let's try to get it in here. Nice and easy. Wait, I want to get the other ones in first. There's one book in here in particular that's we need to put in Mylar because this is a landmark. In fact, I'm going to introduce this one. Let me get some Mylar too. Hang on. This one is, I think, with a clean and a press, this Lois Lane could potentially be, I don't want to say high grade, but mid grade. Could potentially be mid grade. Because it's a really nice looking book. And that's not going to come off. That's not going to come off. All right, well, we'll get some new tape on there. So let me get in Mylar and kind of show it off. I'm going to take this Detective Comics cover out. And let's see here. Put this book in here. Sorry for the silence. I'm just focusing. There we go. All right. That's good. And we'll put this in here. And so, like I mentioned, this is Neil Adams' first work on Superman. And you know, we picked up Neil Adams' first work on Batman recently. So this one, I felt like this is a nice mid-grade copy, which is why we targeted it. And yeah, it's a nice book. It's a little tight in this. I think the bag is what's making it a little tight. There we go. That should be good. All right. There you go. Again, presents really well. There's not a lot of creasing. There's some issues here along the edge, a little corner crease. Spine, for the most part, is rather worn, but nothing major, no big damage. So yeah, again, that's a solid mid-grade book. somewhere around a 5.0. Beautiful book. Love this book. And this is the big book that we got. We got 3 other books one I just also showed off. Where did I put my scissors? They were just here. Here they are. And there we go. And I like how it looks in the Mylar. It looks really nice. So that's the big book that we picked up. Okay, so moving on. We have Lois Lane. This is great. Well, let's show them off in order here. You got, this is, I would say, low grade. It's got real bad, well, no. It's got a really bad spine curl. But yeah, how that fans out. So this would definitely need a press. Edges are a little frayed. There's some scuffing, a little bit of like a tape pull there. But this is Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 78. Kurt Swan cover, I believe. So we're loving that. And is this going to fit in here? Not with a curl. Not with a big curl like that. We're going to have to put this in here. This might go in. No, that's not what I'm going to go up. Yeah, but that one's... All right, we'll find some bags and boards to put that in. And the last one is, this is just a great, it's got a little bit of a rip. These are probably lower grade. Lois Lane, number 80. Get out of my magazine, Superman. I'm leaving Metropolis to start a new life. One doesn't include you. At last, the impossible comes true. It's Splitsville for Lois and Superman. So yeah, just absolute fantastic goodness. And shout out to silver-haired Bronze Age babe. She put these amazing books on our radar a long time ago, and I love Lois Lane. I love the Silver Age Lois Lane, and especially the work Neil Adams. There's a stretch of work that Neil Adams does on it. And these are just great books. So yeah, thanks. It's a very short sort of mail call. Just wanted to share what we're picking up. And it's very hot right now, as you can tell. Like, you can probably see like sweat and stuff on me. So I'm gonna just kind of turn in early. I got work tomorrow, so everybody have a good evening and stay safe. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.